Curbing speeders or a cash grab. Lawmakers want to make sure speed cameras are installed for the right reason. KCCI's Ophelia Jacobson is live at the State House for us tonight, where lawmakers just gave the green light for new rules on those cameras. Ophelia.
Yeah, Ben, they did. This bill would require cities and counties to apply for a permit through the Department of Transportation to be able to use those speed cameras. Lawmakers for this bill say more oversight is needed to ensure this system isn't being abused.
Those voting aye, 85. Those voting no, 12. Absent or not voting 3. The bill received a constitutional majority. Declared to pass the House.
House lawmakers passed a bill Tuesday that creates new rules for where and how speed cameras are used. Representative Brian Best says the goal is to make sure cameras are being used for safety and not for revenue.
We don't want to be the state that people from Nebraska or Illinois drive through knowing that there's going to be a speed trap on every single community on I-80.
Cameras wouldn't be able to issue a citation unless a vehicle is going at least 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Revenue from those citations would have to be used for transportation infrastructure or to offset costs for police and fire.
If you're saying this is being done to promote safety, then why not put it in that area?
I would think if the city is using the ATE, they should be the ones to decide what to do with that money. I don't know why we're taking away local control.
Signs would also have to be posted near the cameras. In cities and counties with a population of less than 20,000 wouldn't be able to issue tickets using speed cameras. They could issue warnings with them, though.
The longer we sit around and do nothing on this, the more we're seeing these systems being abused across our state.
Places with speed cameras already up and running would have to request a permit through the DOT by July 1st. If the system was in place before January 1st of 2024, it can continue to operate as long as the DOT approves the permit. But cameras set up after the 1st of this year would have to wait until 2026 to operate. That would apply to cities like Newton and Grinnell, who are currently in the process of setting up speed cameras.
And we did reach out to the cities of Newton and Grinnell for comment, but they did not want to talk to us. Live at the State House, Ophelia Jacobson, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Okay, Ophelia, thank you. And the floor manager of this bill says he's confident the Senate will pass it and then send it to the governor's desk. Session is scheduled to end in a week.